my name is Kimmy. The purpose of this channel is to prepare people for healthy love and relationship and how to avoid abuse. If you think we can do a better job with love and relationship than we're doing in the modern culture, you've found the exact right channel. Today we've got a really fun and light topic, which I think we could all use a break sometimes. Some things that you can give your Valentine that will cost you absolutely nothing. So let's get right into it. One of the first things that comes to mind when it comes to gifts you can give people that are really kind of different and unique, it's coupons. Now, I know that the goal of this is that it is things that are going to cost nothing, and we are going to stick to that. But I will say it doesn't have to be limited to that. You can give coupons for things like a trip out to go pick out an outfit, or a piece of furniture for a room, or a dinner. You can find, obviously, things that you can do to spend money on and use the same concept of a coupon. So they actually get to pick when to do it, or how the particulars of the outfit, or things like that. Having said that, there are so many things that you can give them that are so meaningful that have nothing to do with spending money. They may have a little bit of time or service involved or a little bit of preparation, but they don't have to cost you a lot of money or any money. So one of the ones that I remember our kids giving my husband were massage coupons. You can get, a back rub or a foot rub, and they get to give it to you whenever they want. Maybe you give them 5 of them. It might be something that really matters to them. Maybe they love to go work in a soup kitchen or give away groceries in a local area food pantry. Offer to go do that with them, or say, you know what, you've got 2 shifts coming up, I'm going to take both of those and do those for you. That might mean something to them, that you would either share that with them and they'd get to show you why they love it so much. And maybe it won't be your thing, but it might be something that you really can build a memory doing together. Along the same theme of service, how about offering to do something that nobody in the family wants to do, or nobody among the 2 of you wants to do? Maybe it's cleaning out the garage, cleaning out a closet, detailing a car, cleaning out all the crap that's hidden somewhere in your home. It may be something that you know that they've said or they've mentioned, like, I really kind of wish I could get to that, or I wish this would get done. Do it for them. Make that something that you give them. I can't tell you how many times when somebody's just said, I'm going to clean out this junk drawer, I go, that's probably one of the best gifts I've gotten all year. I think a really original idea would be, and you'd have to do it before Valentine's Day, but it wouldn't have to be growing by then, is plant a little tiny pot with their favorite herb in it. It might be basil or sage or mint. Some of those things grow so easy, so much easier than flowers do. You could have that sitting in the windowsill, and it would remind them every time they cut off a little bit of that herb that it was a gift that you gave them for Valentine's Day. Kind of unique, maybe at the most would cost you the price of the seed. I'm sure you have an old pot laying around. The last couple of ones I'm going to give you are probably a little bit more on the romantic end. One of them would be create a playlist of songs that mean something to you. And maybe if you're really creative, throw an album together. A lot of people that are on YouTube are pretty savvy with the ability to use video. So put together a little snippets of video and photos and music. That's something that they can have and enjoy, but it's also something that'll be a legacy to the last year or the last decade, whoever you choose to put that video together. The next idea, and it's pretty vintage, but I'm probably getting pretty vintage, is to write a handwritten love letter. It's a lost art to actually sit down with a nice pen to beautiful paper and write out what somebody means to you, what you think about them, something that's really about them and not about you. And that's a beautiful gift that you can give someone. And again, it can be a legacy for years to come to look back on. Don't underestimate the power of a handwritten letter. Another idea, and this is being taped in the middle of a COVID pandemic, so people aren't going out and having drinks. If you're a little bit older, if you're old enough to drink, it's kind of a fun idea to not just give someone candy, but to actually make them a beverage. And often we have in our home what we can make. If they like a sidecar, if they like a martini, or they just like fruity frozen drinks. You can usually do that pretty easily, pop up, get the recipe off the internet, and make someone a really special drink for Valentine's Day. I think usually before you would do any of these ideas, you probably have already decided, you've already shared that you don't have a lot of money to spend, so that you kind of take your expectations of being, I'm just going to be creative, and making someone a drink, handing them a handwritten letter, doing something like that is actually more memorable than going out and buying them the most expensive box of chocolate truffles. And my last idea is, what about a romantic drive? We make vision boards about where we're going and where we're heading, but if you are in an intimate partner relationship and you have dreams of living in a certain area around where you live, or you just really think it'd be great to go to certain places that you've never been, well, maybe right now isn't a time that we as a culture are able to go and do those things, but we can pack a blanket, maybe a thermos of hot chocolate if you're cold where you are, which a lot of people are this time of year, Valentine's Day, and you can kind of make it a special outing that is about spending time together. And it's about basically casting a vision for where you want to be, where you want to go. The most important piece of all of these ideas is that the gift that we give to somebody is only as special as the thinking that we put behind it. Often, and I fall prey to this, is I think about the things that I could do or I could do well, and that's not what gift giving is about. It's about finding what it is that would make them feel loved. And it's, goes back to the old love languages thing, knowing what matters to them and what touches them. And sometimes that's really hard to do, and sometimes that's the greatest gift we give them, is I can give you a list of 100 things that would be free or would cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if it's not something that you think will speak to them and let them know that they matter to you, it's wasted time and energy. So make sure whatever you choose, they are built on things that you see them enjoying in their lives. It's been really fun just talking about something that's a lighter topic than we usually get to cover on this channel, and just thinking about ways that we can really show love that will build a healthy love relationship. I really hope you'll consider subscribing and pressing the notification bell so that you can come along and join our community as we learn what it means to build healthy love and relationship and avoid abuse. I hope you have a great rest of your day.